Hello, everyone. Here today we're working on my old 1988 Ford Ranger here again today. This is my daily driver here, and we're working on an issue that I've been experiencing here for probably the last 2 years here or so. I think I've actually did a video on it here a while back, but I've never actually solved the problem here yet. I've kind of just let it go, and it's like, you know what, maybe we're going to revisit this and see if we can actually figure anything out here. The issue of it is the truck will not go into overdrive on the transmission. Not the biggest of issues other than like when you want to go down the highway, and it's not the greatest on gas mileage either. Normally with this truck, I could get about 20 miles to the gallon. Without overdrive, it's closer to probably like the 16-ish range or so. So, especially with high gas price, not the greatest, right? So, I think it's been about 2 years now here, so overdrive really has not worked, and I don't know why. The transmission does not seem to have any other issues that I know of, and then when overdrive did work, I didn't notice any issues with it then either, so it's just the truck will not shift into it. So looking into this issue, sounds like the overdrive is a little bit more computer controlled than the rest of the transmission here. So we're going to actually be testing that here today. We're going to hook up the code reader to the computer. If I understand it correctly here, don't tell anyone, but I was reading the manual here, so we don't want to let anybody know that one. There's two tests we can do. We could do a engine off test and an engine on test. So we'll probably do them both, see how this goes here. And again, this is the code reader I have. I don't know if there's different ones available for this truck or not, but this is the one I have, the Innova 3145, the Ford OBD1 code reader. Ford, Lincoln, Mercury from 1981 to 1995. So this is going to hook up in the engine bay there. And the first test we're going to do is the engine, there's engine off, key on, I believe is what they call it. And there's like a code name for that in the book. So again, like I said, I have not really wanted to do a whole lot about this because the transmission works, so like I don't really want to go tearing into the transmission and spend a bunch of money when it works. Like all the other gears, there's no slippage that I've noticed. Everyone seems to work perfectly fine. So we're going to do this for starters, see where this leads us. If we get no errors, then we'll go from there. I'm not sure. And starting off with the first test, and the book looks like I called it wrong here. So it's key on, engine off. I think I said engine off, key on, but key on, engine off, KOEO test, however you want to say that on this. So we are going to, where's number one? Warm up the engine. Oh, well, I should probably do that here. I might have to go drive for a minute here. Turn ignition off, connect you up. Okay. Yeah, I might have to go warm this up here a minute. That might be a good idea. Okay, now that we got the vehicle warmed up, ignition is off. We're going to connect the code reader to the vehicle's test connectors, both large and small. And if your vehicle, blah, blah, for 2.3, no, we got a 2.9 liter here. Turn ignition on, do not start engine. Okay, let's go do that. And then we got to press and release the on-off button. Oh, so we got to turn ignition on first. And if I remember correctly, the connectors are underneath here. I'm sure that's the official bolt that holds that together, right? Let's see here. Here we are, right there, yep. Okay, I don't know if I can do this one-handed here or not. And let's see, does it matter which way that one goes? Looks like it's supposed to go this way. Okay, got that all connected. Let's go turn our key on. What I should do is just roll this window down here a minute. Okay, key on. And then we go turn our code reader on. And we get 3 zeros. Okay, what's the next step? We then got to press and release the test hold button. After 6 to 10 seconds, it'll start sending codes, blah, blah, blah. If no problems are found, we should get code 11 or code 111. Okay. 10 is a separator code. Oh, I hear some clicking. $11. Hey, that means we have no codes stored on the computer. That's a good thing, I would say. I think that means we need to move on to the key on, engine on test, or engine on, key on test, however you want to put it. Next up, we're going to do the key on, engine running. KOER, however you say it, KOER self-test. So we need to do, let's see, turn ignition off. Yeah, we'll do that. I got it connected already, so we just got to turn this off here. We'll leave it connected. I'll have to turn it off here a minute. Oh, no, I do have it off already. Okay, good. So let's see, we got that off. So ignition off, turn the code reader off, turn the ignition on, and start the engine. Now, it is warmed up already, as I mentioned here a moment ago when we did the key on engine off test. Oh boy, I'm gonna get that mixed up one of these times. Okay, so we're gonna turn the engine on. And I know at some point you've got to push the accelerator to the floor, so let's see what happens here. I'm gonna turn this on. So it should see a square icon and an R. Oh no, we gotta push the test hold button. Yeah, okay, test hold. There we go. Cylinder 6, or 6 cylinders, I think is what that means. And if you see a 10, we gotta push the accelerator to the floor. Saying 6. Oh, there we go. If I can get over there quick enough, I got to be somewhat quick about this. Maybe it wasn't enough. Oh, wait, there we go. 74. So we do have a code. It should come back with 11 again if we have no codes. But 74 might be, I didn't do the accelerator right. Maybe I didn't do it hard enough or far enough or long enough. Okay, looks like I maybe forgot to do the brake on off switch there, number 74. Brake on off switch fault not actuated. I did not realize the truck actually has that. It does say to do that here in the step. So once it displays the cylinder number, then you got to push the brake pedal to the floor. So I did not do that. So we'll rerun this test and try that again. Well, Evan, here we are again doing another voiceover because my phone failed to record audio on this clip. Oh man, I'm telling you folks, I can't even trust my phone from recording these videos anymore. Which, by the way, of course, I'm recording this on my phone, Evan, because I can't trust my GoPro. So, anyway, finished up the test here after the last one there, redid that test. We now got code 11 to pass there. I had to do the same thing you've seen in the last clip, Evan, just this time around, I pushed the brake pedal to the floor as well. So you push the brake. And then when it tells you, you push the gas pedal to the floor as well. So again, both of them to the floor. And then, yeah, once the test was done, came back code 11, which means all tests passed, no error messages. So what does that mean, Evan? That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure what that means, other than that the computer seems to be happy with everything that's going on. There's nothing wrong per the computer, which is probably a good thing, I guess. This means we are going to have to troubleshoot and investigate further, Evan. So again, I don't know where the problem lies exactly, if it's the problem with wiring, if it's the problem with the transmission, As I said earlier in this video, Evan, I don't notice any slippage on the transmission at all. Even when overdrive did work, it seemed to work fine. It suddenly stopped working, which leads me to believe something else is going on. I mean, like something, again, from my research, overdrive is electronically controlled. So I'm thinking something's wrong there. So that's where I'm probably going to start investigating next, Evan. I'm going to get the electrical diagrams out and see if I can figure out anything from that, and if maybe we can test that. So stay tuned, Evan. I'm hoping to, if there's anything to video on that, I will get a video out on that as well, and we'll continue to see if we can investigate this problem. So again, Evan, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments or questions, or if you have any ideas, suggestions, like, hey, this maybe is what's wrong, let me know. Throw it down in the comments down below. Always appreciated, and till next time.